Hello everyone and welcome to the final reflections for this week. The past 4 days we've looked at 4 questions. I'll remind you of what they are. How did we get here? What's the point of being here? Why are things the way they are here? And is there a way out of here? And these are questions that are normally asked of every worldview, every philosophy or religion that tries to explain the nature of things. And in response to these 4 questions, I have given you a Christian answer, or at least a biblical answer. So today I want to kind of bring things to a head, reflecting on what we've looked at these past 4 days, and then leave with a final thought. And the methodology I want to use for today's reflection is the famous one: what, so what, now what? What, so what, now what? Well, the what, of course, is the incredible claims of the gospel. Because in response to these 4 questions that we looked at, I made the point that the New Testament, in fact the whole of Scripture, is a message with a universal theme. It covers world history. It covers the creation and the consummation, a huge sweep of reality. And it offers us not only an understanding of what's going on, but also a hope for the future. Incredible claims, staggering affirmations, and of course exciting possibilities arise out of that message of the gospel. So that's the what. You have to say, whether you believe it or not, it's hardly a mundane message. There's nothing ordinary about it. There's nothing boring or banal about it. It's incredible. But the question is, do we say yes to that with excitement and enthusiasm? Or do we say, oh wow, hey, this is too much. This is too much to take in, or it's too hard to believe all of that. It sounds a wee bit far-fetched. And in fact, you can have both of these responses at the same time. That's why faith is so important. So that's the what, the incredible story, the incredible claims, and the incredible elements in this worldview that tries to make sense of the way things are and where we are in all of that. So then the question is, well, so what? What do we do with that? Well, the thing is, if any of this is true, my goodness, it challenges every other worldview, and it has implications, it has ramifications for life, for all of us, for every other political viewpoint, for philosophical views, in the world of ethics, and even in the world of science. Because all of these, if you affirm this, have to fit into that to make a huge picture and a great tapestry of the way things are. But the guiding light in all of this is these affirmations, these biblical affirmations, the gospel hope, and the framework that the scriptures give us in which to place everything else to make sense of it. So the so what is, well, it's a big deal. Major implications if this is true. So what? So what? Now what? What are we going to do with that? It's daunting, I know, because some of it you might have heard for the first time. You might be thinking, oh gosh, it's a wee bit more complicated than I thought. Or it's, wow, it's a lot to take in. I'll need time to unpack all of this. Well, welcome to the club. I've been trying to unpack it for 45 years as a Christian. In fact, 47 years as a Christian. And of course, 34 years as a minister. And I'm still wrestling with so many things. But what a journey it's been. Because there's so many good things to latch onto and to explore. For some of us, when we learn to swim, we can only do the floating or be at the shallow end. And the very first time we set off into the deep end and our feet can't touch the bottom of the pool, that can be a scary moment, but also an exhilarating moment as we take that first step of being able to swim. Faith's a wee bit like that. We can start at the shallow end and work towards the deep end. And in so many ways, I think it was Confucius who said that 1,000-mile journey begins with the first step. So how about making the first step today, this week? To begin on the journey with open hearts and to say in response to this incredible gospel, this incredible God who comes searching and seeking for us, to say to him, "Here I am, Lord. Help me to understand and be with me as I journey along in pilgrimage into and through this amazing faith that is a gift given to God's people." And I leave you with the words of 1 Peter 9. "But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people belonging to God, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light." Remember who Peter's writing to. The ordinary Christians, ordinary folk, not special elite people. They're a chosen people, a royal priesthood. That's our calling, to be the priests of creation. Return to that, to be a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people belonging to God. Peter wrote that to ordinary people, and he addresses ordinary people today through these words. Are we listening? Will we take that step of faith and trust in this amazing God? Thank you for journeying with me this week. Obviously, there's no reflections tomorrow, but there will be the service on Sunday. As ever, thank you for listening. God be with you.